My name is Abdulkarim Robertson. So I will be taking you what SpoonOS is. So first of all, what is SpoonOS? SpoonOS is an agentic operating system. You can think of it um, as a framework that's for designing, um, creating, and managing Web3 AI agents. So um, what is the purpose of SpoonOS? The purpose of SpoonOS is to provide a foundation that fosters interoperability, which allows like different agents and systems to work together so seamlessly. So and um, we believe like building agents is actually it's incredibly powerful. So and um, this is like okay, what SpoonOS is trying um, to to introduce into the market and just allows us to build like Web3 AI agents. And for example, we could have a bot, a trading bot that can trade across multiple chains. So you can think of SpoonOS as a rail on that allows you to to communicate more like okay what an agent is. Um, Agents are smart and intelligent tools that can connect to with APIs, machines like multiple actions, and they can also as well as they can also do research and also um, um, learn. Um, just think of whatever when you think of agents, think of it as um, like okay, a system that that can a system that can create like autonomous tasks, execute tasks by itself, and also like reason on those tasks. So first of all, we'll be running it through some demo here. Some of it like okay on how to build agents. So um, and also we will run it through some of the tools and modules that consist of that the Spoon OS SDK consists of, and some of the tools and we have to make sure that okay you have your Spoon AI SDK installed, maybe your Python.m and your um, AI or HTTP. This is just for HTTP requests that we might be using for uh, our trading agent. So if you look at this is just this is a script which I created for more like okay, how to build a simple agent. Um, you can see we have some of the modules we called like the tool call agent. So the tool call agent, what it does, it's like okay, it's more like okay, it takes user query, consider if the tool is available, and also takes like some parameters like the names, the description, and also the input parameters as well. So what it does is like it's decide which external tools like we to use especially to accomplish a user's like request. So also we have the tool manager. So what the tool manager does is like a component of the AI agent. It's responsible for organizing and providing access to all the tools that we have. Like okay, it allows us to have access to all the tools like um, that we have. It handles like okay, let's just say like the more like the administrative part of the tools. So more like okay, how library manages a book. So like it's more like okay, connection to agents. It queries like the tool manager like okay, the tool call agent um, queries like the tool manager, which handles like okay, so the access to the available tools. So it allows us like okay to understand which tools are available and how the user like okay to use them to fulfill the user request. So the base tool here is like okay the generic. It's not like okay they are using like a lot of agents framework like LangChain, Llama Index, like you see this base tool. So it's more like it provides like a standardized structure for like to create new tools. So like maybe you want to create new tools like okay greeting tool, it allows you to create like okay it allows you to create like new tools and and which you'll be calling in your agent. So the base tool kind of like defines like okay the essential properties, uh, such as maybe you, of course we have some of the parameters we passing like the name, description, the parameters. Um, so it allows you like okay, it allows like you as a developer now you can build upon the base tool like the class like to you can create like a specialized tools for task. So for this now, this is like a greeting tool which we are using the base tool. So let's say you want to create like this is just like okay, just like to say hello. We are trying to like create a tool that generates like personalized greetings. So you can also want to create your own tool, which you just use the base tool. The base tool is more like okay, allows you to create your whole tool as a developer. So here we create like okay, is a tool that generates personalized greetings. You can see the name. This is the description. This is what we want the tool to do to generate like personalized greetings for someone. Um, and also you can see some of the parameters we are passing, the properties, the name, the style. Um, you can see the description, the style of greeting. If it is formal, casual, enthusiastic, the name we are passing. Also, you can see like okay where we execute the greeting tool itself, which we created ourselves. This so what the base tool normally has, it allows us to create like our own tool. So in this scenario, we are creating the base tool. So the tool call agent, which is this is the brain of the agent itself. So we are creating like okay an agent that allows us um, to treat people. You know, this is just like okay this is um, this is just to show like the basic structure of SpoonOS agent. So and in this we are passing the name of the agent, what kind of agent, the agent we are creating an hello agent. So you can see the description, a friendly agent that greets people in different styles. So this is the system prompt. So like okay, you're a friendly AI assistant with access to a greeting tool. So if of course I'll be sharing these some of these this script. So in the link. So this is just the system prompt we are passing, and also the next prompt is based on the user request. So it decides if it needs to use the greeting tools or if you can respond directly. So and this is where this is our where we are running our agent. So this is where we created our agent. So we need to call this hello agent which we created here. So and of course we're passing our open router the model name, which the provider we are using is OpenAI. Of course we could use Anthropic as well, but we are using OpenAI. The model name we are using 4 mini, and this is the endpoint, the open router endpoint. So if we run this, you would see. So we ask the agent um, to greet Alice in a formal way, and this is the agent response. So I use the greeting tool to create a formal. So this is the agent response. We also ask the agent to say hello to Bob casually, and also we also ask the agent to give an enthusiastic greeting to the lecture participant. So this allows us to this is just like a quick demo um, of how to build an agent, and of course which of an agent based on the Spoon OS tools. So just have to make sure that you have your Spoon AI SDK installed, and then you make sure that you are calling the tool call agent, the tool manager, which allows us to access any of the tools, and also make sure that we also are calling the base tool. This allows us to build our own tool, um, a custom tool for which the developer might, in your own case, instead of a creating tool, it might be a tool that that might be a different tool apart from the greeting tool here. So now The next is to go through the trading agent. So the trading agent, here the purpose is building an agent, that um, that fetches price and also gives us technical analysis based on the moving averages and the RSI. So, and also gives you like the trading decision logic. So you can see again we have where we import our tool called agent, our tool manager, our base tool, and our chatbot. So in this particular part, we have the price data tool. First of all, we initialize, just like I said before, the base tool allows us to build our own tool. So in this particular part, build, we want to create a class which is the price data tool, which allows you to fetch the real-time data and historical um, stock price data. So you can also fetch all the current and historical stock price data for technical analysis. Some of the parameters we are passing, the symbols, what is the symbols, APL, Microsoft, Tesla, days, um, the days, it's all in integers, the number of days of historical data to fetch, default 30 days, of course. And this is where we are fetching the free API Yahoo. Of course, we are fetching from the Yahoo Finance, which is where we are fetching the price to, and of course we are returning getting prices for analysis last 30 days, and just like this is just like um, we have here, we are returning the moving average, the small moving average, 20 and 50 days. So, and we are also returning all that. The symbol, the current price, the SMA 20 is the small moving average, and also the small moving average for 50 days, the RSI, and also the data source, of course. So, and of course, we created another tool which is the trading analysis tool. So, this particular tool allows us to analyze the price data and make trading decisions. In this one, we generate like trading recommendations, buy, sell, or hold, and where we are passing the price data, the type of strategy, the type of cost string, the strategy to use, and so of course this is where we are executing it, and um, if this is our logic, where we are applying like different trading strategies. So if the strategy is momentum, we are applying all types of strategy, and then we are returning the decision from the LLM, which is our agent, the confidence, the reasoning, and the strategy used, the price analysis. So you can see this as well. So um, this now we now call it the tool called agent. This is our agent itself, our trading agent. These are trading agents. So this is the trading agent. The agents fetch real-time data analysis, perform technical analysis. We've defined our tool, our base tool, which is fetching real-time prices, and also our base tool for technical analysis. If you check through here, you can see we have the trading analysis tool, and also we have the price data tool. So as you can see, we we are passing we now call the trading agent, which is the LLM, and which we call here, we pass the LLM provider, the OpenAI, then the model name, the four home names that we are passing, and also the base URL, which is the open browser. Just like I said, this is driving ChatGPT which are really used, the OpenAI tool, which is the one for the LLM, sorry, the open router key, and also you would be needing um, Alpha Vantage API key and the Polygon API key, just in case. So now let's go back to this. So we now like create our agent and run our agent. So let me try to run this. So of course this is we need to go for interactive demo, which is communicating with the agent. So and then we click on the symbols. We want to analyze the Apple stock. So our agent is currently analyzing. So this is the analysis of the agent. So I think it seems an issue with the analysis too. So it was trying to generate like trading recommendations for APO. So however, it was able to generate it got the price, the price we're fetching. It's also like trading recommendations like okay you should hold. So we couldn't get the confidence level because due to the analysis too error. So this is the current price above the 20-day and 50-day SMA. This is the simple moving average, rather the 50-day simple moving average and the relative strength index. So we have the risk and consideration. So we could also enter for Microsoft as well, based on different tools that we have. We could also enter for Google. This is for Microsoft. So it has I've gathered current. Um, so this is the analysis for Microsoft. I've gathered the current market data for Microsoft and attempted to perform a trading analysis. So here this is the result from the agent. So the current price is slightly above the 20-day small moving average, and then give you the interpretation, the RSI interpretation, the trading recommendation. So this is, and also we could also attempt to analyze for Google. So um, we wait for the trading agent uh, to give us to analyze the market. So for us and be able to get trading analysis. So this is just a simple way of how to build um, a trading agent with SpoonOS and how to use SpoonOS to make sure that you have the Spoon AI SDK, and also you are calling all the respective tools like the tool call agent, the tool manager, the base tool, the chatbot, and of course just as I explained, you have the base tool to which allows you to define your your own tool, and also we have the two call agents, which of course where we'll be calling our this is which is our the brain, the AI agent itself. So the brain of the agent itself. So like where we are calling the trading agent, which is our agent itself. So this allows you to. This is just a simple way of how to build a trading agent with Spoon OS, and I would also be sharing these all these like in the in the video, and or make like a repository where you'll be able to access and then look through the code and all the things that you need and all the steps, step by step, the setup guide that you need. Thank you, and I hope you are able to build with the Spoon OS too, and I wish you the best.